Right now, Badger Honor Flight held their final trip of the 2023 calendar year. Hear from veterans on their trip of a lifetime. Also, the Green Bay Packers snapped their 4-game losing skid against the Rams today. Andrew joins us with highlights from today's game. And Madison's Hmong community gathered for the final day of the New Year's celebration at the Alliant Energy Center. That's all coming up right now at 5:30. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jalen Banks. The Dane County Regional Airport was packed with people celebrating Wisconsin veterans last night as the last Badger Honor flight of the year returned to Madison. The organization flew their 4,500th veteran to Washington, D.C. yesterday. Now, our Braden Ross had the privilege of being on that one-day trip of a lifetime. Braden, how was it?
Yeah, Jalen, it was fantastic. Badger Honor Flight has been taking Wisconsin veterans to see the monuments that honor them in our nation's capital for more than a decade now. All of the veterans I talked to said this was one of the best experiences of their lives. One of the 87 veterans that made the 18-hour trip to D.C. and back yesterday was Vietnam vet Mike Sullivan. He says he, like many soldiers, didn't get a warm welcome when he came back to Madison from Vietnam in 1969 and watched as war protests turned violent. But today he finally got this reception he says all veterans deserve.
Just the people that took the time to make us feel good and give us a welcome we never had. And anybody that goes to war should be welcome back, really.
Now, the trip took us to 8 different sites across D.C., including Arlington National Cemetery and the Vietnam, Korea, and Lincoln Memorials. And of course, when we finally made it home, the Dane County Airport was full of people waiting to give these vets an incredible welcome home.
All right, well, it sounds like it was a pretty long day. How did the veterans hold up?
Yeah, it was a very long day. I mean, we got to the airport around 4 a.m. and we didn't get back and out at the door until 11 p.m. But those vets, they really held up. There was even a 98-year-old World War II vet, 98, and he held up great. He did great. So throughout the long day, you guys, as you mentioned, went a lot of places. So what was a standout for you throughout the trip? Yeah, I mean, it was great to see the vets get to see these memorials that celebrate them. But obviously the highlight for me was seeing their faces and the looks on their faces when we got back and they saw all those people there to welcome them home and celebrate them, definitely. So you showed us just one story. I'm assuming you're going to have a lot to tell throughout the week, right? Yes, yeah, I have quite a few stories coming up this week to celebrate Veterans Day, so you can stick around, stay tuned for those. They'll be coming up later this week to celebrate Veterans Day this weekend. Sounds good, Braden. Thank you. We're going to switch gears now to weather. Those mild temps returning again today, capping off a pretty pleasant weekend across southern Wisconsin. And let's get a look at your first warn forecast with meteorologist Alex Harrington. So, Alex, any good news? How much longer are these going to be sticking around?
Yeah, all good news, and you led right into it, Jalen. Pleasant. It's pleasant on the patio. Less just a little bit of that breeze out there, which isn't too bad out there right now. But again, enter the gold glasses because I'm tracking very mild temperatures as we carry on for the next day or so. Then we'll have those changes to answer your question, Jalen. Maximum wind gusts today. It has been a bit on the gusty side, but these winds are coming from the south. And when the winds are from the south, temperatures usually are warmer. We've had wind gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. But those wind gusts are going to go higher as we go on into the overnight. Those wind gusts, though, keep the air molecules in motion, which actually helps to keep temperatures staying mild. These are the low temperatures you can expect on your Monday morning. These aren't high temperatures, although our high temperatures for this time of year are right around 50 degrees. We'll do about 50 degrees right around that midnight time frame in Madison, and then temperatures, like I said, will start to increase. A great base to start off your work week with temperatures climbing into the lower to middle 60s. Could have a shower or two overnight going on into your Monday, but let's relish on the good stuff here. We love to see the good stuff in the form of weather photos as well. You can always submit those to us. There's an even easier way. Just go to channel3000.com/weather. You scroll down a little bit and you click post your own photo. Comes right to us, and then we can get them on air. We'll show a few weather photos on air, and we'll track the 60-degree weather and when it turns cooler coming up.
All right, thank you, Alex. Heading up north now, where the Green Bay Packers hosted the Los Angeles Rams. Well, could they snap their 4-game losing skid? Our Andrew Banster is in studio now with the answer.
Yeah, Jalen, you said it. The Packers have not won a game since September 24th. But facing a Rams team that was without their starting quarterback in Matthew Stafford, this game had get-back game written all over it. Green Bay's defense was flat out excellent today, but the offense sealed the deal. Pack leading 13-3 with 4 minutes left in the game, and Jordan Love finds the rookie tight end Luke Musgrave, who dodges a would-be tackler and finds the end zone. The Rook had a big day and caps it off with a touchdown to seal the Rams' fate. The Packers win it 20-3. And for the first time since week 1, Aaron Jones carried a full workload today for Green Bay, and naturally he had a monster day. Coming up in sports, we'll tell you all about it.
Gotta love Aaron Jones being back. With the presidential election coming up a year from today, both political parties are ramping up their efforts in the key state of Wisconsin. This week, the Democratic Party of Wisconsin began with a push called 1 Year to Win, aimed at electing its preferred candidates up and down the ballot. Over the weekend, that push has taken the form of door-to-door canvassing in 115 municipalities across the state. Ben Winkler, the party's chair, said in an interview that aired on Sunday for the Record.
And our goal is not to persuade anyone of anything this weekend. It is to go out and talk to people who have not been reliable Democratic voters in the past and ask them what's on their mind.
Those efforts are crucial because recent presidential election margins in the Badger State have been razor thin. To keep up with election updates and read the full For the Record interview, you can visit channel3000.com. UW will play host to conservative author and political commentator Ben Shapiro. At 7 p.m. tomorrow evening at Shannon Hall, the Young Americans for Freedom chapter at UW will host Shapiro. Shapiro visited UW back in 2016. UW has yet to comment on his latest visit. Shapiro's visit comes just after a year over fellow conservative commentator Matt Walsh appeared on UW's campus for a showing of his What is a Woman film. The film has been widely criticized as being transphobic. Coming up next at 5:30, wondering if at-home LED face masks are the secret to radiant skin? Experts of CR weigh in on the safety and efficacy of that glowing device.
This is you. And you are why we do what we do. Each and every one of you are wonderful, amazing people. So we'll treat you that way on your journey of trusted care. Because the way you, and you feel matters. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health, know how much you matter to this world.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Imagine a world with no drama.
I haven't signed Jody's card yet.
At 4imprint, finding the promotional products you need to create a memorable moment is an easy mission. Our expert team will take care of every detail to make your success a certainty. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
Some of Hollywood's glowiest faces seem to be treating their skin with LED face masks and from the comfort of their home. These at-home light-emitting devices are well on their way to the red carpet by promising Oscar-winning radiance. But do they really work, or are they just sci-fi fantasy, and are they safe? Consumer Report sheds light on everything you need to know.
This Stormtrooper-like mask promised to give your skin a glow that is out of this galaxy. But can this LED face mask really be the force behind healthier and more radiant skin?
LED therapy will work interacting with the skin at different levels, stimulating metabolism, the production of collagen and elastic fibers, and also, in case of the blue light, as an antibacterial.
Now you can get these benefits from the comfort of your home. But at home, LED face masks are not cheap. They can go anywhere from a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. So, are they worth your money?
At-home face masks are typically less effective than in-office visits because they're not as highly powered. But because of their convenience and privacy, they often make a pretty attractive option.
As for the exact benefits, it depends on the type of light.
The red light is typically used for anti-aging. Blue light is used to treat acne.
While LED light therapy is safe in short term, there's less research about its long-term safety. When using, always take proper precautions, including wearing eye protection and following directions.
Follow the manufacturer's instructions and use it only for the recommended amount of time. LED masks are overall pretty safe, and many are cleared by the FDA.
But there are some people that are not good candidates.
People that have photosensitivity, either because they have a disease such as lupus or because they are taking certain medications.
Results might take time and be subtle, so just keep in mind that patience and consistency are key. This is Nadia Torres.
CR recommends to always use the mask as recommended, and if you have specific skincare concerns, it is always a good idea to talk to your dermatologist. And guys, you might want to check your freezer. Tyson Foods recalled about 30,000 pounds of chicken nuggets. Saturday, the company said it was voluntarily pulling the nuggets after some people reported finding small pieces of metal inside the patties. Specifically, the recall is for the 29-ounce plastic bag packages containing frozen but fully cooked breaded nuggets that are shaped like chicken patties. The packaging includes a best used by date of September 4th, 2024. The chicken was sold in a number of states, including California, Illinois, Michigan, Tennessee, and Virginia. The USDA says there has been one minor oral injury associated with the consumption of the nuggets. And still ahead at 5:30, Alex is back with a full breakdown of your First One forecast when we return.
Monday morning, an opportunity to give back to your community this Thanksgiving.
Josh breaks down the ways you can get involved in the Goodman Center Basket Drive.
And we'll take a look at our rain chances for the upcoming work week. Join us Monday between 4:30 and 7.
A 33-year-old woman has fenders and a new headlight installed on her bike, but the parts are badly designed and cause her to crash. She never walks again. She decides to hire Habish, Rotier, and she receives $14.5 million. The Habish team negotiates with the headlight manufacturer in Germany, the fender company in Hong Kong, the fender designer in Madison, and the bike shop in Seattle. It is literally the opposite of one phone call and a quick settlement. Habish, Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Solid core composite frame, triple pane windows.
Solid core composite frame, triple pane windows. Solid core composite frame, triple pane windows.
From Scott the Window Guy at AHT Wisconsin Window.
I'm Scott the Window Guy from AHT Wisconsin Windows. Our solid core composite frame triple pane window is the most energy efficient window made for Wisconsin, no matter what the season. Get triple pane for the price of double at scottthewindowguy.com.
This is Rhonda. She's a soul line dance instructor. And this is Rhonda's Good Feet story.
I love dancing, but I had foot pain and hated the fact that I had to sit out a couple dances. But since visiting the Good Feet store and wearing the arch supports, I definitely have not felt the pain. I am able to dance longer, feel happier. My energy levels have increased. Once that energy gets into you and you're feeling good, double spins.
Get back out there with arch supports from the Good Feet store.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
Members of Madison's Hmong community gathered at the Alliant Energy Center today for the final day of the Hmong New Year celebration. Held after the fall harvest, the event celebrates Hmong traditions, remembers their ancestors, and the accomplishments of the past year. The celebration featured sing and dance competitions, pageantry, ball tossing, and food. Wisconsin has more than 60,000 Hmong residents, making it the third largest Hmong population in the U.S.
This is the tradition that has been brought from the motherland to here, and which is amazing that we're able to present and showcase this to the community.
The event was put on by the Wisconsin Hmong Association. The organization serves Hmong American youth, adults, and families across Dane County. Today, folks at the Garver Feed Mill came out for the 2023 Midwest Vintage Flea Fall and Winter event. The 11th MVS brought out fashionistas and consumers who traveled to Madison for this clothing market, which features 40 hand-selected vendors. The vendors are some of the most well-known and up-and-coming vintage stores and vendors in the region. The clothing was available, and it ranged from 19th century heritage pieces to Y2K streetwear. The MVF is a biannual event, so if you missed out today, it'll be back before you know it. And let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast with Alex Arrington. Alex?
Yeah, Jalen and friends, it was a beautiful day today. Temperature is very warm for this time of year, and it's going to be even warmer by the time we go on into Monday. Owing to these gusty winds overnight, those winds will help keep those air molecules in motion, helping to keep the temperatures warm. A few showers are possible. Track those in a moment or two. And then temperatures, yes, in the 60s on your Monday, and then turning cooler. Let's go over here to the big wall. Beautiful shot here at our Capitol. But we'll track those few showers and those gusty winds as we carry on towards midnight or so on your Monday. Look at this. Temperature is right around 50 degrees in Middleton and in Madison with those strong south winds out there. The showers, they will be a bit intermittent as we carry on here into your Monday morning, but starting off very mild, those strong winds on your Monday morning going on into your Monday afternoon, upper 50s to near 60 by the time we get towards 9 o'clock in the morning. Then those temperatures climbing up into the lower to middle 60s as we carry on into your Monday afternoon, folks. Few clouds building in, and those temperatures will cool on down a little bit as we head towards the latter part of your Monday afternoon. Again, we'll do 50 for low temperatures. These are not your high temperatures. 50 in Madison, 55 in Lone Rock, and 55 in Prairie du Chien, with those temperatures increasing as we go on into your Monday. Lower to middle 60s, that's what we'll do on your Monday across the area, folks. So definitely a warm one out there. And windy, too. Those winds will be increasing out of 25 to 30 miles per hour as we go on into the overnight. Carrying on into your Monday, those winds will be increasing up into the 40-mile-per-hour range. So definitely hold on to your hats there, folks, as we go on into your Monday. And staying windy on your Monday as well, folks. Carrying on here into the latter part of your Monday, temperatures will be increasing into the 60s. And then, folks, as we carry on here out into the 7 to 10 day forecast, temperatures will be mild, but we'll also be looking at some shower chances as we go on into the upcoming work week, folks. And as we carry on forth here in the bottom line here, folks, what we're looking at, unseasonably mild conditions as we go on into your Monday. Windy overnight going on into your Monday as well, Jalen and friends. And then temperatures, again, will stay mild for this time of year. Tuesday going into Wednesday, and then cooling off as we go Thursday into your Friday, heading out towards Veteran Day. Temperatures will be cool for this time of year, but as we head out into early next week, they'll be warming up again. Hey, thanks so much, Peggy, for sending us this photo from Blue Mountains. You can always send us those weather photos there, folks. All you got to do is go to channel3000.com and click that post your photo. We'll show those photos on air.
Yeah, absolutely. We always make an emphasis to make sure that we get those photos on air, but we've been in fall for quite some time. It was summer-like to start. As of late, we've seen like some winter-like temps, so it's finally good to be back in like typical fall weather.
Yeah, with Monday, with temperatures in the lower 60s, we'll see things going back a little bit more to fall-like by the end of the week, but then we warm up next week again, so that's something to look forward to.
All right, well, sounds good. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah.
And you're going to want to stick around for sports. Andrew's going to tell us about a former UW Badger running back and what he did in the NFL today, and you will not believe it. That's next on News 3 Now.
right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This Thanksgiving is the best time to try Plexiderm with our starter price of only $14.95. Plus, get free shipping. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Tapping into the issues surrounding alcohol in the arenas, Monday at 6.
Losers of 4 straight, the Packers had to go back to their old faithful today against the Rams. Aaron. No, not Aaron Rodgers. I'm talking about Aaron Jones. Matt LaFleur said the running back was finally fully back from his injury today, and he was not kidding. Packers driving on the Rams early in the second quarter, and Jordan Love hands it off to Aaron Jones. He loses the Los Angeles D and scurries in for his 63rd touchdown as a Packer. That passes Donald Driver for 7th most in franchise history. That's hard to believe. Pack leading at 7-zip. Skip ahead to the fourth quarter. Not a lot of offense in this one. Green Bay leading 13-3, 5 minutes left in the game, trying to put this one to bed. Love fires a rocket downfield, and Christian Watson hauls it in. Watson was injured on this play, but it does move the chains. Now Love and company working in the red zone. Love fakes the pass in the flat, dials one up for Luke Musgrave. The rookie tight end seals a Packers win with his first career touchdown. He better hold on to that ball. The Packers go on to win it by a final score of 20-13. Aaron Jones was phenomenal, but the defense was fantastic. Here's Matt LaFleur on the big bounce-back win.
The guys continue to battle each and every day. I see it, and I think we're making some improvements. We're far from a finished product, I would say, but just it does feel good to win, and so we got to have a great week of preparation for that in order to have the same feeling next week.
Staying in the NFL, the Texans kicker was injured today, so Houston turned to their emergency kicker, Dare Ogunbowale. Only problem, Dare is not a kicker. He's a running back, but tied this game at 30 apiece. They put him out there, and he hits a field goal. This guy is a Wisconsin running back by heart. Went on to have a really nice career in the NFL, and now he can say that he kicked what gave the Texans kind of a win today. They go on to win it, 5 touchdowns for C.J. Stroud. Even just on paper, Wisconsin wrestling looks a whole lot different this year. The Badgers brought in a few Wisconsin natives through the transfer portal to build out their lineup, and today they showed that off at the Fieldhouse in their home opener against Lindenwood. We started 125 with 5th-ranked Eric Barnett, and let me tell you, Barnett means business. Got his man right where he wants him, and that is it. The first home bout of the year goes to Barnett, who wins it on a tech fall. And then later in the match, mention those homegrown transfers. Here's Spring Green native Shane Liegel here in his Wisconsin debut, and he wins it on a tech fall. The Badgers dominate the Lions. 9 of Wisconsin's 10 wrestlers got the win. And to the soccer pitch, where the Wisconsin women played Iowa in the Big Ten Championship today. A Gabby Green penalty gave Josie Durr this penalty kick, and she sinks it in the 17th minute. It was scoreless from there. Wisconsin falls short of the Big Ten title. They'll find out their NCAA tournament destiny tomorrow. Obviously, you know, today's game against the Packers, you're going against Rams team without Matthew Stafford. You know, there's a lot of ways you could kind of spin it to be like, well, was it really? You know what? Right now, this team needed a win, and they got one. And I think that feels really amazing.
Yeah, in the NFL, there's no mulligans.
Right.
Today, we saw the Minnesota Vikings get down to their third-string quarterback in Josh Dobbs, who just got there on Tuesday, and they found a way to win. Pros are pros for a reason. They're there for a reason. They wouldn't be there if they weren't good enough. And we saw that with Dare Gumbawale. These guys are super talented regardless of position. He goes from being a running back and a special teamer to kicking field goals. And
I mean, I've never, ever seen anything like that, where you have a tie game. I mean, it's 30-30 in the fourth quarter, and you just send out a running back to kick a field goal, and he makes it? I mean, that is one of the most bizarre things I've ever heard. And let me tell you, something always has a Wisconsin connection. Of course, he was a Badgers running back, and a really good one at that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they breed him. It's
they truly do.
Stable that they
he
have.
Came in as a cornerback or a wide receiver, and they made him into a running back, and now he has almost a decade of NFL tenure under him and a big-time field goal made. Can't say that.
To say this. All right, thanks, Andrew. We'll be back with more after this.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Imagine a world with no drama.
I haven't signed Jody's card yet.
At 4imprint, finding the promotional products you need to create a memorable moment is an easy mission. Our expert team will take care of every detail to make your success a certainty. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. There's nothing better than a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhoffels. The Tempur-Pedic Breeze is made with a one-of-a-kind cooling technology that pulls heat away from your body, making the mattress feel up to 10 degrees cooler. Right now, Queen Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattresses are only $83 per month when you use Steinhoffels' 72-month financing. Plus, get $300 in Steinhoffels cash. Steinhoffels is your sleep solution destination. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com.
All right, so Andrew, the Pack got a dub today. Moving forward, what are you expecting to see from that?
Yeah, I think that the defense really has stepped up. This is a defense time and time again that has said, you know, we know our offense isn't where it needs to be or kind of at the stage that it should be at yet, and they've said they're going to step up. In fact, Jair Alexander a couple weeks ago said, maybe we just don't let up any touchdowns from now on, and today they kept the Rams out of the end zone and they won 20-3.
Speaking of stepping up, these temps we've seen over the last few days, it's been warmer compared to what we saw last week. What else can they expect?
Even warmer conditions on your Monday. Temperatures in the 60s. That's why I've got the gold glasses on. Be windy overnight tonight, but then we have those rain shower chances early on your Monday. A little better rain chances Tuesday going into Wednesday. Cooling off next weekend.
All right, well, sounds good. Definitely looking forward to those temps, and thank you all for joining us.